Om Shanti. In 2019 resolution video, we saw that how we should not be making noise like an empty pot, not be doing any complaints. Instead, we should be overflowing, giving like a pot completely full. So to further progress in this endeavor, we had also gifted a beautiful Ennead of positive habits. Let's talk about the first step of this Ennead, and that is enjoy the present and let go the past. Now, see, for saying sake, we told that we are starting a new year in a new way, but sometimes in our mind, now also all that which passed in 2018, which you did not like, which has hurt your heart, you might be remembering that. Those situations might be wandering like ghosts, and they might be telling you that whatever happened with you was not okay. And you are still ruminating those things. Or else, few years back, some bad incident occurred, and you feared the same may not repeat again now. Or maybe long back, you had told something to someone, and you feel that whatever you had said was not okay. And now you are remembering that and burning yourself in the fire of repentance. Now, or answer honestly. Now, answer honestly. All these situations of pain, hurt, fear, repentance, by ruminating over these, how do you feel? Do you feel better with thinking about them or without them? Just like when we go for sight test, we have to read the alphabets, and while we are reading those alphabets, doctors change the lens of number, and doctor asks, is it better without this or with this? Don't they? Similarly, let us ask ourselves that all these passed out painful, fearful, and situations full of repentance, do we feel better without them or with them? Obviously, without them, isn't it? So, how shall we let go them so that in the present we do not relive our old past? Because if we relive our old past in the present, then our present will also be same as our past. And then the seed that we are sowing in the present will reap our future. So if we lived our past in present, then our future will also become like our past. And so we have to enjoy the present and let go the past. Then we will remain light and free and will feel ourselves better. Every night, sit in meditation and surrender everything to God. Whatever happened during the day, good, bad, give away all the burden to God. Make yourself completely free and light. The last thought at night is your first thought in the morning. So, if before sleeping at night we are free and light, then as we wake up in the morning with new rays of hope of the new morning, we will begin our day. As it is said that while cooking a sweet porridge, halwa, when it is done right, it starts leaving the sides of the pan. So if yet we are holding on to our past, then it means that we are not yet emotionally mature, ripe. So if we want to be completely emotionally mature, completely full like the pot, then we have to let go the past, like leaving the sides of the pan. God tells us that if you leave, then you will be free. One bird is seated on a branch and is holding on to it and says, "Make me fly, I want to fly, I want to fly." Well, if you leave the branch on which you are seated, then only will you fly. Similarly, if we hold on to our past in the present, then how can we get success in the present? Someone is climbing the mountain and has a heavy bag on his bag full of rocks. It is very heavy, and how can he climb up the mountain? Will he be able to climb? No. So also we want to climb to the peak of success. We want to move on in our life, and we are carrying all that small things past in our life of which nothing can happen now. Now we can do nothing about that. That which has passed has passed. Now we can do nothing about that. If we hold on to it and live in the present, then how can we reach the heights of success? Hence, let go the past and move on. Whatever happened in the past, accept it. That which has happened has happened. There was some benefit in it. We have learned a lot from it. And whatever we learned from that lesson, we take it and go ahead in our life. Sometimes it is not only negative things that we have to let go. Sometimes even good things we require to let go. Let's assume that the last video which was recorded was very good. It was viewed by thousands of people. Now, if I feel that I have to do the recording only like that one, that was only the best, then what will happen? Now the new one which I have to make it more creative, I will not be able to do it. Why? Because for me, that was the only best one. Hence, this also I have to let go. If we let go this, then we will come out of our ego and invoke humility. Because if we let go the past, then we can invoke all the positivity that we want in the present. Let us assume that we are repenting for our past, that we spent our time with lots of laziness. We could have done a lot, but we remained very lazy. Now, thinking about that, we become lazy in the present too. And then there is no point in it. In the present, we require to invoke energy, enthusiasm. So, in order to let go the past, we need to invoke those things in the present that we did not require in the past. It means that we focus on those things in the present which we want. By dwelling in the past, we cannot heal the past. To heal the past, we need to live fully in the present. Let's assume that in the past you were sick. If you keep thinking over the sickness of the past, then in the present also you will feel sick. Now we do not want sickness. What do we want? We want to stay healthy. Then in the present, let's focus on being healthy. I am healthy. And the more we focus on what we want, that will grow. If we focus on what we do not want, then that also will grow. Then what we do not want, those situations will arise more. Hence, let go the past and enjoy the present. What you are doing, more important than that is, in what state of mind are you doing it? So what we have to let go in the past is not the people or the situations. We need not forget them, but in what state of mind were we facing those people or situations? That state of mind which is negative, we have to forget and adopt the positive state of mind. This is what is meant by let go the past, meaning let go the negative of the past and invoke the positive state of mind, the soul conscious state. Until we do not get rid of the negative garbage, till then we will not find that space in the present to invoke good things, something creative, something new. It is very important that we live in the present. We give importance to our mental state in the present. The situations are not big, circumstances are not big, but our soul conscious stage is big. If we remain in our soul conscious stage, then the external situation will also turn towards favoring us. Let's give importance to the soul conscious stage. What we are doing is not that important. In what state of mind are we doing it? That is more important. So, to enjoy the present, let's pay attention to our soul conscious stage. And if we elevate our soul conscious stage, if we divert our energy to our soul conscious stage, then our energy will grow. And if we divert our energy towards the external situations, then our energy will drain. What will you want? To grow your energy? Then only we will become like a full pot. Then only we will march towards being complete. If we divert our energy towards the external situations, then the energy will continue to drain and then the pot will continue to be empty. Will make noise and complaint. This situation and person is like this. On soul conscious stage, then there will be no complaints. It's my responsibility. I require to set right the situation through my soul conscious stage. I'll share my example here. For 1.5 years, my mother was on bed rest and I was committed for her service. It was my fortune. I was blessed. I had a choice to do complaints, but I chose no complaints. I will do service in good soul conscious stage. Whatever the situation is there in front of me, I will face it with happiness and love. And when can we do this? When we love our own self, when we have learned to forgive our own self, then you can forgive others too. If we want to let go the past, then learn to forgive. Why should we forgive? Because let us understand that the other person, whatever he is saying or doing, he is himself confused. He himself does not know that to fulfill his needs, he can use the alternative of love. Either he doesn't have the knowledge about that, or he does not have that understanding, or he does not have that energy now. Just as a small child, if he says or does something wrong, he is innocent. Forgive him. Similarly, the person from whom we are receiving hurt, that person is also innocent like a small child at that time. Because he does not have that understanding at that time that what he is doing is not right. Hence, forgive him. My understanding is that because I have this understanding that for me, relationship is important and not the situations, and so for me to forgive is easy. So I have to see myself, fulfill my pot, march towards being complete, and not to do complaints. And what is positive approach? We will see that in detail in our next video. Please do share in what way, how have you let go the past, and how in the present elevated soul conscious stage, by remaining happy, you're enjoying every scene, and how are you progressing? Thank you. Om Shanti.